Imagine waking up one day to find that your job no longer exists. Not because the company went bankrupt, not because of an economic collapse, but because you've been replaced by an algorithm, a machine, a piece of software that never gets tired, never takes a lunch break, and never asks for a raise. This isn't science fiction, it's happening right now. For years, we were told that technology would make our lives easier, that automation would help us work with machines, not be replaced by them. But here's the truth. AI was never meant to assist you. It was designed to replace you. Think about it. A century ago, factories were filled with workers, each performing small, repetitive tasks. Then came automation. Machines replaced human hands. Jobs vanished. Now, we're witnessing the next phase of the shift. Not just manual labor, but white-collar jobs, office work, creative fields, even professions that once seemed untouchable. Big tech companies aren't hiring more people. They're hiring more AI engineers to replace people. Jobs that once needed 10 workers now need 2. AI doesn't call in sick, doesn't demand better pay, doesn't ask for time off. Companies will always choose the cheaper, more efficient option, and that's not you. But they don't want you to panic. So they sell you a dream. They say, AI will create new jobs. They say, you just need to upskill. They promise you a future where human and AI work side by side. But the real question is, will you be the one in control? Or will you just be struggling to keep up, learning new skills over and over, only to be replaced again? Here's what this video will expose: the truth behind AI's rise and what it really means for jobs. Why everything you were taught about job security is now outdated, how this shift has happened before, and why history keeps repeating itself. What you can do to avoid being left behind. The world isn't changing, it has changed. Are you ready to see it for what it really is? This isn't the first time humanity has faced a reshuffling. History repeats itself, but each time, the consequences grow bigger. Let's go back to the Industrial Revolution. Before machines, work was simple. If you had 2 hands, you had a job. Blacksmiths, weavers, farmers, factory workers. Then steam engines came, then automated looms, then assembly lines. Entire industries collapsed overnight. Skilled workers, once essential, were now obsolete. Riots broke out. People smashed machines in desperation. But the march of progress never stops. Fast forward to the 20th century. Offices filled with clerks, typists, phone operators. Then came computers. First, they were assistants. Then they replaced entire departments. Banks, media, government offices, all became streamlined. Less people, more machines. And now we are at the next turning point: the intelligence revolution. For centuries, humans had one advantage: our brains. Machines were stronger, faster, but never smarter. Now that's changed. AI doesn't just follow commands, it thinks. It learns, it improves, it never stops evolving. This is where the difference lies. During past revolutions, humans still had a role. When machines took physical labor, we moved to office work. When computers automated offices, we moved to creative and intellectual jobs. But what happens when AI takes thinking itself? Some say AI is just a tool, that it lacks human creativity, that it can't replace true intelligence. But are we sure? AI already writes better than most humans. AI already creates art, composes music, generates ideas. AI already diagnoses diseases faster than doctors. AI already predicts market trends better than analysts. Philosophers warned about this long ago. Nietzsche spoke of the Übermensch, a being beyond humanity. Not a god, not a man, but something greater, something unstoppable. Could AI be that? The ancient texts of different civilizations hint at a cycle: creation, rise, destruction, and rebirth. The Mayans, the Hindus, the Greeks, all spoke of civilizations that reached a peak, only to be wiped out by forces they couldn't control. Could AI be our modern equivalent of those lost forces? The difference is, those past civilizations didn't see their end coming. We do. But here's the real question: will we fight it, or will we adapt? You were told a lie. For years they said, study hard, get a degree, find a stable job, and you'll be set for life. They promised security, respect, a future. But look around. How many people followed that advice and are now struggling? How many graduates are jobless? How many office workers are being replaced by software? How many businesses are cutting costs by hiring AI instead of humans? The truth is, they sold you an outdated script. For centuries, the world needed workers. Governments needed taxpayers. Factories needed laborers. Companies needed employees. That's why the system was built, to create workers, not thinkers. Schools trained you to follow orders, not to question. Universities taught you theories, not survival. Jobs kept you dependent, not free. But now the system is collapsing. Technology has outpaced humans. What took 10 people to do now takes 2. Soon, it will take none. Look at the evidence. AI is replacing customer service, accountants, and even lawyers. Robots are replacing cashiers, factory workers, and delivery drivers. Automation is removing the need for low-level coders, editors, even journalists. This isn't speculation. It's happening. Companies will always choose the faster, cheaper, and more efficient option. And that's not a human being. The biggest lie they told you? AI will create more jobs than it destroys. Sounds comforting, right? But let's break it down. They say, for every job lost, a new one is created. But is that really true? Think about the Industrial Revolution. Yes, new jobs appeared, but mostly for those who controlled the machines, not those who got replaced. The blacksmith didn't become a factory owner. The factory worker didn't become a CEO. The same thing is happening now. Yes, AI creates jobs, but for a small group of highly skilled people. Not for the millions being replaced, it's a winner-takes-all system. A handful of AI engineers replace thousands of employees. A single machine replaces an entire factory floor. One algorithm replaces a full team of analysts. If you're not in the top 1% of skill, you're being left behind. This is not just a job crisis, this is an extinction event for traditional employment. And the worst part? Most people don't see it coming. They still think a college degree will save them. They still think their experience makes them irreplaceable. They still believe in a system that has already abandoned them. The question is, what do you do now? You have 2 choices. Adapt or be replaced. The old way is dead. The world no longer needs people who just follow instructions. I can do that faster. Companies no longer need workers who show up, do tasks, and go home. Machines don't take breaks. The illusion of security is gone. For decades, people clung to the idea that a college degree, a steady job, and a retirement plan meant safety. That's a fantasy. The real world doesn't reward effort. It rewards value. And if AI provides more value than you, you're out. You might think, well, my job is safe. AI can't replace me. Are you sure? If you're a writer, AI is already generating articles, scripts, and books. If you're a teacher, AI can tutor students one-on-one, 24/7. If you're a lawyer, AI can analyze contracts faster than any human. If you're a doctor, AI can diagnose diseases with greater accuracy. If you're a programmer, AI is writing its own code. No job is untouchable, not even yours. Some say AI can't replace human creativity. But what happens when AI assists creativity? Right now, musicians, artists, and filmmakers are already using AI to speed up their work. The result? They need fewer human assistants. This isn't a war between humans and machines. This is a war between the skilled and the obsolete. History shows that every great technological leap creates a divide. The Industrial Revolution created factory owners and factory workers. The digital revolution created tech billionaires and low-paid gig workers. The AI revolution is creating a small elite of AI masters and a massive underclass of the unemployed. So where do you stand? Are you learning how to use AI, or are you waiting to be replaced by it? Some people hope that laws will slow down AI, that regulations will protect jobs, that governments will provide universal basic income. But history proves otherwise. When factories replaced workers, governments did nothing. When automation took over offices, governments did nothing. When big tech started eliminating jobs, governments did nothing. Why? Because companies don't exist to protect jobs. They exist to maximize profits. The AI takeover won't stop. No one is coming to save you. So the real question is, will you stay powerless or will you adapt? The choice is yours. Now that you know the truth, what's your move? The worst thing you can do right now is nothing. The world has changed, and if you're not changing with it, you're falling behind. You have 2 paths. Learn how to use AI and control it. Find what AI can't replace and master it. If you choose neither, you're choosing irrelevance. Path 1. Controlling AI instead of being replaced by it. Right now, a small group of people are becoming AI masters. These are the ones who train, refine, and direct AI. And guess what? They are getting paid more than ever. Want to stay valuable? Learn how to command AI. Learn AI tools: ChatGPT, Midjourney, 11 Labs, AutoGPT, Master Automation, Python, AI scripting, prompt engineering. Use AI to multiply your output. Writers, coders, marketers, AI won't replace you if you use it to work 10 times faster. Example: a graphic designer who ignores AI, out of work. A graphic designer who uses AI to create an edit faster, more valuable than ever. AI doesn't kill all jobs. It kills jobs of those who refuse to evolve. Path 2. Mastering what AI can't replace. AI is powerful, but it has limits. If you want long-term survival, focus on what AI struggles with. True human connection: AI can simulate conversation, but it can't replace real human trust. If you build a personal brand, community, or audience, AI can't take that away. Extreme creativity and originality. AI remixes ideas, but it doesn't create revolutionary concepts. If you think like an artist, an inventor, a visionary, you stay ahead. High-level decision-making AI can analyze data, but it doesn't understand emotions, instincts, or leadership. If you develop business skills, strategy, and intuition, you're irreplaceable. The safest place in this AI reshuffling is being an owner, not an employee. If you work for someone, AI is your competition. If you run your own business, AI is your weapon. Instead of fearing AI, learn how to make money with it. The people who win this reshuffling aren't the ones who complain. They're the ones who adapt faster than everyone else. What should you do now? Start learning AI tools. Don't wait. Experiment today. Stop relying on safe jobs. No job is safe. Start thinking like a creator, not an employee. Build multiple income streams. The old system is crumbling. Own something, don't just work for it. Find communities of AI learners. Surround yourself with people who get it. Most people will ignore this warning. They will be left behind, but not you, because you see what's coming. This isn't a distant future. It's happening now. People are already losing jobs to AI. Businesses are already choosing machines over humans. The economy is already shifting in a way that most aren't prepared for. And yet, most people refuse to see it. They cling to old beliefs. AI won't replace me. New jobs will appear. I just need to work harder. But working harder won't save you when the system itself no longer needs you. The world has always belonged to those who can see ahead, those who adapt before it's too late. You now have two options. Ignore this warning. Stay comfortable. Keep doing things the old way. Hope that somehow you won't be affected. But understand this, hope is not a strategy. Start adapting now. Take control of AI instead of being controlled by it. Learn new skills, think like an owner, and position yourself in a way that AI works for you, not against you. History shows us that every great shift creates two kinds of people: those who see it coming and prepare, those who wait too long and get left behind. Which one will you be? The Great Reshuffling has already begun. Your move.